Ooh, I know he's a good guy right now, but that's not a good guy. He's definitely a bad guy. What's up, world? Your boy, B to the C, back again on the Lando Project. Another episode of Rewind or Recast. Let's get into it. But before we do, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Click that bell. Make sure you're getting notifications for all of our videos. Give this one a thumbs up if you like it. Get down there in the comments. Let me know what you think. Plus, let me know what other movies you want to see. What do you want me to recast? Do you have a TV show that you grew up on? Do you have a movie that you love that you think needs a reboot? Let me know down in the comments. Holla at your boy. Follow me on all social media at The Jert. Follow me on all social media at The Grind Calls, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all those things. Lando Project, Rewind, Recast, we getting it, baby. Now, this weekend is my birthday. Well, actually, Thursday is my birthday. So I decided I wanted to do one of my all-time favorite movies for this week's Rewind Recast. And what is that? It is an Arnold Schwarzenegger classic, a film that people just don't talk about enough. It is Last Action Hero. Let's get into it. So Last Action Hero stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as Jack Slater, a Los Angeles police detective within the Jack Slater universe. It also stars Austin O'Brien as Danny Madigan, a boy who is magically transported by the use of a magic movie ticket into the Jack Slater universe, where Charles Dance plays Mr. Benedict, a ruthless assassin from the Slater universe who finds a way to get to the real world. This is going to be incredibly cliche and so predictable, but you guys already know who is going to play LAPD Detective Jack Slater, originally played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. There's only one man that can do this, and you guys know exactly who it is. It's the one, the only, The Rock. Did you ever face The Rock? Yeah. You can get your ass kicked, I bet. So Rock's going to play himself. He's going to play Jack Slater, all that. It's going to be fantastic to see, but we got to have someone for him to stand with. He's got to have that little kid to rock with him. Who we bringing in is Danny Madigan, originally played by Austin O'Brien. We need someone that's really going to be able to play off The Rock, who has good timing, has a good sarcastic beat to him. And I'm going with Stranger Things' Caleb McLaughlin. I think Caleb would be great for this. He can play that nerdy movie fan, but also has a bit of an edge to him. I think he would really bring a lot to this and help him start branching out and getting out there more and doing some more things. I think that would really help him, and I think it would really look good. Next up, we got Mr. Benedict. So Mr. Benedict is really the right-hand man, the number one Goomba to another villain within the Jack Slater universe. But when Danny goes into the universe, things start to change, and Mr. Benedict, originally incredibly played by Charles Dance, decides that he should be in charge, kills his boss, and now he's the bad guy. There's only one person that can replace Charles Dance, if you ask me, and that person is the one, the only, Mark Strong. That's right. We love when Mark Strong's out there playing bad guys. We love when Mark Strong is really getting into a character, and we already know he can do the eye thing. He's done it with Shazam, so I think it would really work and be a lot of fun to see. All right, so the next character we have to do is Nick, the projectionist at the theater that gives the ticket to Danny. He was originally played by Robert Prosky, who was fantastic, and he's so much fun. And I think we need another father-like figure in this role. Who are we going to put there? We're going to put all of us who grew up in the 90s, we're going to put one of our favorite movie dads there, and that's Eugene Levy. That's right, Eugene Levy coming in, being the projectionist, and I think that would be incredible. Like, come on. Who doesn't love Eugene Levy? Now, within the Slater universe, there is the main antagonist of Jack Slater, and that is the Ripper. He was originally played by Tom Noonan, and it's a very fun, gritty, bad guy role. I really think we need Danny Trejo for this. Like, I don't know if there's anyone else that can do it other than the great Danny Trejo. He would be perfect. It's Lieutenant Decker, Slater's immediate and ill-tempered supervisor. He's always yelling. He's always angry. He was originally played by Frank McRae, and you need someone that's gonna play that up and that is gonna make us laugh every time he does. And who is that? We've already seen him do it. Ice Cube. Gotta have Ice Cube for the angry captain role. It's just perfect. Like, he's already played it. We're gonna do it again. We play off of that, and we have a lot of fun with it.
We Jump Street, and we're about to jump in your ass.
Mm-hmm. Right in the crack.
All right, next up we have Tony Vivaldi, and he is considered the main antagonist of Jack Slater, the movie that Danny is watching, until he gets offed by his right-hand man. And so, he was originally played by Anthony Quinn. We're bringing in the man who we just saw kill it as Columbo, Giovanni Ribisi. I have a hard time saying that last name. Anyway, Giovanni Ribisi, who just killed it as Columbo in Giovanni Ribisi, who just killed it in The Offer as Columbo, would be perfect for this little cameo spot here. All right, next up, we're going to have Alexandra Daddario coming in to play Whitney Slater, Jack's daughter in the film. She's already played his daughter in San Andreas, and she also has already played alongside The Rock in Baywatch. So she's fun, she's a good actress, and she can handle a little bit of action too. So I would love to see her in here. I always love seeing Alexandra Daddario show up. All right, next up, we're going to have John Practice, who is Jack's best friend and revealed to be a traitor in the end. He was originally played by F. Murray Abraham, and there's only so many actors that when you see him, you're like, ooh, I know he's a good guy right now, but that's not a good guy. He's definitely a bad guy. This was one of the harder ones to find because I wanted that guy that when you see him, like, oh, he's a bad guy. He's definitely a bad guy. And so who we're bringing in is Jeremy Irons. That's right, guys. We're going to bring in Jeremy Irons because I think Jeremy Irons can really, give a little gravitas to this role. And also, he's a bad guy even when you see him. We're going to have it where Danny says that Jack can't be trusting his best friend because he killed Mufasa. See? Jeremy Irons plays him, killed Mufasa, Scar. You get it. Lion King, right? You get it, right? Right? All right, so Danny's mother, originally played by Mercedes Ruehl, will be played by Kerry Washington, playing Irene Madigan. She's kind of a little bit of a love interest for Jack Slater and the mother to Danny, which I think, Kerry Washington is a tremendous talent. Bring her in here, and bada bing, bada boom, we are perfect and set to go. Now, there was a character in the original film who was an animated cat cop within the Jack Slater universe. And that character was voiced by none other than Danny DeVito.
Frank, what the hell are you doing, man?
I'm the trash man.
We want to bring Danny DeVito back, and we're going to use him again. This time we're going to bring him back as Frank Slater, Jack's second cousin, who was originally played in his final performance by Art Carney. I think this was really be a fun way to bring in someone who's already been in the franchise or in the movie as well. Plus, we know, Arnold and Danny had a good repertoire, so I would love to see Danny DeVito come in here for this small little role. Now, we also have another bodyguard we got to kind of cast, and he's Vivaldi, and then Benedict's tough guy bodyguard, always by their side, and it was originally played by a wrestler who I am completely blanking on his name, but we're going to bring in another wrestler too, and it's going to be Roman Reigns. That's right. Roman Reigns coming in, playing the bodyguard in the back. Now, a moment ago, I did tell you guys about Whiskers, the animated cat that is within the Jack Slater universe. So, who are we going to get to play Whiskers? Who's going to voice Come on. You guys already know it. It's Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is obviously the best choice for this. Him and The Rock are great together. You got to bring him in, let him be the voice of Whiskers. All right, finally, at the end of the film, death comes out of a movie played by Ian McKellen. Ian McKellen? All right, so at the end of the film, death comes out of one of the movies played by Ian McKellen, who, one of his classic roles. And we're going to do that again, but we need to update it. We need something new. So who's going to come out? What movie character is going to come out of the movies and the final act and be that one that we think is really going to destroy us? All right, who's it going to be? So there's going to be a scene where they are watching Avengers Infinity War. That's right. We're going Avengers. Right after Thanos gets the Time Stone. He's going to be going to Earth to get the final stone, the Mind Stone, but he's going to be pulled out of the movie instead. So he's going to be walking around with the gauntlet without all the stones. He's missing one. And so instead of touching people and they're dying, he's just going to use the time. Yeah. And age them. It's going to be great. Played again by Josh Brolin. It's going to be hilarious. Fantastic. I'm so excited for this. All right, now you also have to have a lot of other cameos. So you're going to need Arnold Schwarzenegger to come back in there. You're going to need just maybe a Robert Downey Jr., a Jack Black, just anybody that, you can bring in and have some fun with and have a bunch of just random cameos toward the end of the film. And I think this really could work out. We're going to put in Michael Bay as our director. I know. A lot of people don't like Michael Bay, but come on. Is that not cliche action? I'm all in on Last Action Hero, the remake. Let's do this. Let's get it going. Guys, do not forget to get down in the comments and let me know what you think of our casting this week on Recast Rewind. Rewind Recast. I can never remember the name of my own show. My editor's going to kill me. Hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with all your friends. Come back to all the Lando Project shows. We have a lot going on. And also, do not forget, follow me on all social media at The Grind Calls. TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, you know where it is. Guys, that's a recast. We'll see you next week.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.